Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales of Light. Imagine a young boy staring at his reflection in a rainy window, wondering why nothing ever goes right for him. What if one simple shift in his mind could turn his whole world around? Today, in this story from Tales of Light, we'll follow Anthony's journey and discover the true power of positive thinking, a lesson that might just change how you see your own challenges. Let's meet Anthony. He was just an ordinary 12-year-old boy living in a quiet suburban town. School was tough for him. Math problems twisted his brain into knots, and sports, well, he was always the last one picked for the team. Every day, he'd come home feeling like a failure. Why can't I get anything right? He'd mutter to himself. One crisp autumn afternoon, everything started to change. Anthony's class had a new teacher, Mr. Robert. Robert wasn't like the others. He had kind eyes, a warm smile, and a way of making even the dullest lessons feel like an adventure. He taught science, but more than that, he taught life. During recess, Anthony sat alone on the playground bench, kicking at the dirt. Robert noticed. He walked over, sat down, and said, "Hey, Anthony, what's eating at you today?" Anthony shrugged. "Everything, I guess." "I'm no good at anything." Robert nodded like he understood. "You know, I felt that way once too. But let me tell you a secret. It's not about being perfect. It's about how you think." From that day on, Robert started sharing little stories with Anthony after class. Stories about people who turned their lives around just by choosing positive thoughts. "See," Robert would say, "your mind is like a garden. Plant negative seeds and weeds grow. Plant positive ones and beautiful flowers bloom." Anthony listened, but deep down he wondered if it could really work for someone like him. As weeks passed, Anthony tried it out in small ways. When he missed an easy math question, instead of saying, "I'm stupid," he'd whisper, "I'll get better next time." It felt strange at first, like wearing shoes that didn't quite fit. But slowly, a spark ignited inside him. But life doesn't always follow a straight path. One day, the big school science fair arrived. Everyone was buzzing with excitement, building volcanoes and rocket models. Anthony decided to enter. With Robert's encouragement, he chose to make a simple solar-powered car. "Think positive," Robert reminded him. "You can do this." Anthony worked hard after school. He gathered parts from home, old batteries, wires, even a toy car frame. At first, things went okay, but then disaster struck. During a test run in the garage, the car sparked and stopped dead. Wires tangled, the motor burned out. Anthony's heart sank. "I knew it," he thought. "I'm just not smart enough. Why did I even try?" The negative thoughts flooded in like a storm. He slammed his tools down and stormed inside, tears stinging his eyes. That night he couldn't sleep. What would his classmates say? They'd laugh. Robert would be disappointed. By morning, Anthony wanted to quit. He skipped the next class and hid in the library, staring at his notebook. "Maybe positive thinking is just a lie," he whispered to himself. Word got to Robert. He found Anthony there, buried in books that weren't even about science. "Anthony, talk to me," Robert said softly. Anthony burst out, "It broke, Mr. Robert. Everything I touch falls apart. I'm a failure." Robert pulled up a chair. "Failures happen to everyone. But here's the key, don't let them define you. What if you saw this as a chance to learn? Positive thinking isn't ignoring problems. It's facing them with hope." Anthony shook his head. Doubt clung to him like shadows. Could he really push through? The fair was only days away, and time was running out. The day of the science fair dawned bright and clear. Anthony stood at his table, the repaired solar car gleaming under the gym lights. He'd spent every spare minute fixing it, repeating Robert's words like a mantra. "I can fix this. I will succeed." But as the judging began, anxiety twisted in his gut. Other kids' projects dazzled, erupting volcanoes, buzzing robots. Then it was Anthony's turn. He explained his car, voice steady at first. But when the judges asked him to demonstrate, the car hesitated. It wobbled, then stalled halfway across the table. Gasps from the crowd, laughter from a few classmates. Anthony's face burned. The negative voice screamed inside, "See, you failed again." He froze, hands trembling. The whole room seemed to spin. In that heart-pounding moment, Robert's eyes met his from across the gym. A nod, a thumbs up. Anthony took a deep breath. No, he thought. This isn't the end. I believe in this. He knelt, quickly adjusted a loose wire, something he'd learned from the breakdown. The car hummed to life, zooming smoothly to the finish. The judges clapped. Anthony's chest swelled with something new. Pride. He'd turned the worst moment into his greatest strength. In the end, Anthony didn't win first place, but he earned a special award for perseverance. More importantly, he won something bigger, belief in himself. Robert hugged him after the fair. You did it, Anthony. Not just the car, the mindset. From that day, Anthony's life shifted. Grades improved because he tackled homework with, I can figure this out. On the soccer field, he practiced without fear of falling. Positive thinking became his superpower. Sure, challenges still came, but now he faced them head-on, with hope lighting the way. So what's the lesson here? The power of positive thinking isn't magic, it's a choice. It turns obstacles into opportunities, doubt into drive. Next time you're facing a tough spot, ask yourself, what if I believed I could win? That small shift might just unlock the key to your success. Carry this with you and watch your world bloom. If Anthony's story touched you, remember, positive thinking can light up your path too. Like this video if it inspired you, drop a comment below. What's one positive thought you'll try today? Share it with a friend who needs a boost, and subscribe to Tales of Light for more stories that spark hope and growth. Hit that bell so you never miss one. Thanks for watching. Keep shining bright.